Hey, I don't know if you remember, just a little while ago, I uploaded a video where I was showing you that they are selling these bags of, it looks like it says 3-inch letters, it says organic soil, organic compost on it. It's actually not. They're taking the sewage from the municipality, composting it, and selling it to you as organic. It's actually full of heavy metals, forever chemicals, pharmaceuticals, other chemicals, everything basically that people are throwing into the sewage system in the city. They're doing a little bit of composting on it, bagging it up, and selling it to you as organic. And when you grow things in it, those plants uptake all of those poisons and all of those toxins, and the food that you're growing there is basically toxic. So I've been working with a group on a solution to this problem. Pat Miletich and Will Spencer have joined forces, and they have microbes and some other nutrients. They have a whole system for how to completely detoxify the soil and also encourage incredible plant growth. So Pat Miletich, by the way, is a MMA Hall of Famer. His background story is he was very, very sickly, and he healed himself. He healed himself to the extent he became 4-year world champion in MMA, and then later went on to produce dozens of world champions in his school. And he has recognized that all of the strength and the stamina and everything that his fighters had came from the soil and from eating extremely high quality food. And so now, as retired, he is now working to work with the soil. So I've got a short clip for you here with Pat talking about his background. And I'll let you know that I'm going to be uploading another video where I do a longer interview with Pat specifically about this soil system. Anyway, I'm very excited about this. We call it the Soil Detox Project. And here is the clip with Pat Miletich talking about his background.
Hello, my name is Pat Miletich. About 38 years ago, I healed myself with respiratory disease. I won't say disease because disease doesn't exist. Of respiratory illness that I suffered from my entire childhood. Combination of basically agriculture chemicals and black mold. I did a lot of research because I got sick of being prodded and explored by doctors. Did research and was able to heal myself. It only took 10 days, and just to let you know, because of that healing, I'm here today. It led to me winning a world title in the UFC, holding a world title for about 4 years, training also 95 pay-per-view athletes, and creating 12 world champions behind myself, and then 2 team world championships as well. That's called proof of concept. I was able to duplicate that. But it was because of the intensity of training, but mainly the substances that we were putting in our athletes' bodies. Very high-grade concentrated antioxidants and other substances. Fighters would travel to me from around the world as well, and they would go to our grocery stores to shop for their groceries. This is late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, he's one of them, beautiful. And they would go to the grocery store they're from Asia, from Europe, from different parts around the world, and they would come back to the gym that night, and they would say, you guys are literally being poisoned. We can't eat anything out of your grocery store. And that was, 25, 30 years ago. So the war has been raging for a long time, and we are in a genetic warfare. The alteration of not just seeds, but microorganisms in the soil, the genetic modification of the weaker microorganisms, then genetically modify everything up the food chain, including you, all of you. So what I didn't realize when I was fixing myself and creating monsters, was creating the greatest fighters on the planet for over 20 years, I was also doing genetic reversal of damage, removing heavy metals, synthetics, and feeding the mitochondria, which is the furnace of the cell, the fuel that those cells needed, and just my athletes could do incredible things. Coaches in the industry would say to me, dude, what are you giving your athletes? Because we were known for being able to stand on the gas pedal the entire fight and literally crushing the best fighters in the world. At a certain point in my career, and this all happened just because I figured out how to heal myself. You have to remember, it changed my perspective in my life. A lot of special forces groups started coming to me. So I started training in special forces, and at the same time informing them of what they need to put in their bodies for operating at high altitudes, for instance. So everybody from Army Special Forces to Naval Special Warfare. I've spent a lot of years doing that. And so for me, my experience is we are absolutely into genetic warfare, and I've been able to join forces with some very, very powerful men, create products that are the cutting edge and the purest substances on the planet, that are a combination of the highest grade antioxidants that are proven to remove heavy metal synthetics, repair DNA damage, as well as, I recognized eventually it was the soil. We've had warfare chemicals dumped on our soil for 50 plus years, easy, and we are being poisoned, systematically poisoned. We have solutions, and some of the gentlemen that I've joined forces with from different components are here tonight as well with the other components of our program that we do for soil to human health. Thank you.